Hey, what's up? It's me again. 86 balls of mustard, waffle guy, whatever you want to call me. Um, I suck at intros. So let's get started. You like you like my desktop, by the way? Anybody who's watching this in the future, you like my default desktop thing here? You know, background's great, ain't it? Alright. And here we go. Alright, so first chapter. I mean, for the most part, none too exciting happened in chapter 1. I mean, yeah, I died on the third turn because I suck. And then Marcus crit, but honestly, first chapter's not the most exciting, but it gets better. Let's see. I'm gonna try to finish both chapters 2 and 3. I'm definitely want to make sure to finish chapter 2, but I don't know. I'm good enough at chapter 2 that we might have time for chapter 3. Some potential foreshadowing right there. Alright. Let's see what we got. I got a... Alright. There we go, I can actually see the dang chat now. Chapter 2, The Princess of Bun. Let's go.
There is a small village on the border of Fire Emblem. This is where Roy is to meet the mercenary band that Elliewood hired.
Oh yeah, that's right. I sort of just skimmed through the cutscene last chapter because I didn't feel like reading. Until I figure out whether I want to skip cutscenes or not, I'm just gonna keep reading. Gonna keep going. Anyways. So yeah, Elliewood sent Merlin, guy who's like bald, got like blue hair in the back, whatever. He's like a merchant or whatever. He sent him with me. And he hired a mercenary band, I guess.
Just east of the village is a small castle occupied by Burn's forces. At the time Roy reaches the village, the castle is in an outright panic. Roy has yet to realize that this confusion going on in the castle will spread, engulfing the entire continent and will leave in chaos.
Alright. I don't really have a whole lot to say about the story. I like it enough, but dialogue can be a little bland. All I want to know is what happened to Princess Guinevere.
Yes, Captain Milady.
Milady? I might go with Milady. I don't know. I'll probably switch between the two.
I'm certain she was in her room this morning, but she simply vanished.
You told me that already, you buffoon. I don't want excuses. Are you so incompetent you can't understand that?
Well,
Our forces are mobilizing to begin a full-scale war with Lycia. How are we to focus on the battle if the princess is missing? Naturally, you will take full responsibility for her disappearance. I never should have let Her Highness come to the border to begin with. I'll return to Bern and inform the king of this matter. I'll try not to cause a panic, but I can't promise your life if the princess isn't found. I trust you'll take every measure to locate her as soon as possible.
yes, Captain.
Is Princess Guinevere secure? Oh no, he's like, sack of crap or something. I don't know. Yes, Commander. She's under constant surveillance in the cellar. Good. Don't let her escape. But Commander, are you sure this is a good idea? Of course I'm sure. The younger sister of King Zephyr. We're sure to get a hefty sum turning her over to one of Vern's enemies. Loyalty to one king. Ah, what a worthless notion. The world is ruled by neither king nor queen. It's ruled by gold. No, it's not ruled by gold. It's ruled by NFTs, because that's a hot new thing, huh? Yes, indubitably, Commander. But there's been a snag, shall we say. What do you mean? I just received a report. It seems that Princess Guinevere's lady-in-waiting has escaped. What? You lout! Why didn't you say so earlier? Find her this instant. Don't let her get away. Oh no, somebody's like get it. Oh well, okay. Those guys just showed up. Lord Roy, this is the location. Okay. This is where we're supposed to meet the mercenaries. Yes, though it seems they aren't here yet. Wait, who's that? Somebody's coming this way. Be careful there. Oof. I'm not reading. Yeah. I mean, for anybody who's watching, chances are you can read. So, yay. I love how she never says, like, who she's... I love how she never says who the princess is or anything, but whatever. Alright. I love how Roy has to make an important decision here, and then they just say, you know, screw it, we're not giving Roy the choice. Why not? All you've learned about cactus and all. Hey, I never saw any of that. I think there's like a tutorial, like an optional tutorial, but tutorials are for scrubs. Playing hard mode here. Oh yeah, by the way, Ellen here is a freaking healer. It's great. Healers are great. Especially when she's the only one who's gonna be here for a while. Alright, I'll deal with this guy in a sec, but first, let's talk about Ellen, because I love talking about units. Took me forever just to start the freaking game in chapter 1 because there were six guys I had to go over. But I like doing this. So let's see. As I said, healer. She heals. Self-explanatory right there. And as you may or may not have seen in the cutscene, wouldn't be surprised if you dozed off there. She can't fight. Not that you'd want her to anyways, because she's really frail. Literally no defense. Her health sucks as well. Oh yes, and and aside from her defenses, I'm gonna go over the elephant in the room real quick. Magic. She has 1. Nice bases. For the most part, her stats don't really matter. Cause like skill, what's she gonna do? Fight? Same with speed. Like, I mean, at least she won't get doubled. Not that it matters, cause chances are she'll get 1 shot by anything that's not magic. Luck. Creative Void, I mean, that's nice, but Yeah, with healers, generally stats don't really matter. Except magic. Even then, like, you can make it work. Not only that, but Ellen's magic growth is, I think it's 50. It's either 50 or 55. So, you know, that's good. The problem is, she starts with 1 magic. Here's how the calculations for how much you heal works. So the heal staff heals 10 HP plus whatever your magic stack is. So she's only gonna heal 11 health. So to heal full health, with like units like Ellen, not Ellen, Alan. You got Lance, and especially Marcus. Like, you're not gonna heal him to full. Now, is it good that she heals him? Absolutely. She is very good in the like, she's essential in the early game for healing, but not nearly as essential as Marcus, because Marcus can take hits really well and can dish out hits really well to help your other scrubs. You know, get that juicy EXP with Ellen. I mean, Ellen heals, which again, it's great, but I have vulneraries. Are vulneraries the best thing ever? No, because the advantage of using a healer instead is that, well, if you heal someone, that unit can basically heal and attack on the same turn, which is really useful. You know, that's really good, as you'd probably imagine. So yeah, she's a healer, which automatically makes her, you know, good, makes her decent. But later on, she just gets outclassed. That's the best way I can describe her. She's good, but she's outclassed. But right now, she's good. She's good. Alright, now I'm gonna do a turn 1 strat that's very common. But to do that, I need to take out this soldier, which... just think about soldiers in Fire Emblem in general. Well, before I go over this soldier... Soldiers in general are about as effective as Goombas from Mario in most Fire Emblem games. This is not one of those cases. I mean, overall, their stats are pretty bad, except for strength. They also have a surprising amount of HP, which means, unlike their other incarnations in, say, Fire Emblem 7 or 8, or I mean, honestly, just most Fire Emblem games, but particularly GBA games, like, they're not, I don't know, in this game, they hit surprisingly hard, and unless you're using, like, Marcus at the moment, chances are, they'll survive a round. Which, that does matter a lot, of course. With that being said, there's no way in hell they're definitely not doubling. Chances are you'll double them. Well, well, actually, I take that back. Yeah, there's some units that just will not double. Obviously, boars won't, but yeah, Wolf's not doubling these guys either. Granted, for some reason, and this is probably the result of a bug or something. For some reason, in the first 5 chapters, in addition to the hard mode bonuses they already get, because like how hard mode works is that they just buff the stats of the enemy units. For some reason, they give them another 5 levels worth of stats, because, you know, like, enemies have growths. Yeah, just like the player does, you know. But anyways, You know, these guys are... It says they're level 3. They're basically level 8. And they get hard mode bonuses. So, you know, it's fun, ain't it? And I'm gonna be... That is the reason why the early game is widely considered to be pretty dang hard, overall. In fact, I'd argue that Chapter 4, because of this, is one of the hardest chapters in the game. I say, second hardest. But, enough talk. Have at you. That was cringe. Anyways. That was cringe. Compilation 69 or whatever. Alright. So let's put Alan down here and... Alright. Here's how we're gonna do this. So I'm gonna have Walt do some shit. Actually, no. How much does it worth? Yeah. Alright. Okay. Here is... The plan is... simple? I'll let you decide. And we'll attack this guy. Because this soldier's in the way. Also, I'm glad it... You know, it's nice. Okay. Anyways, I'm rambling. I'm tempted to let Wolf take the kill. Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna let Roy take the kill. Neat crit. Oh yes. As far as whether animations are on or not, for the most part, yeah. I'm leaving animations on. I like them, but I'll let Ellen heal once, and then I'll turn her animations off. So because healing animations are, you know, they're kind of long. All right, so that soldier's out of the way. So now what I can do is I can get Marcus on the 4 in the first turn, because as you can see here, Marcus doesn't quite make it on his own. And this fort is important because, one, it acts as a choke point, and if Marcus is here, like, he can hold these enemies off just fine and, you know, do chip damage so that the scrubs can deal with them. Also, the fort gives 2 defense, 20 avoid, which is definitely good. That's as much avoid as the gate. And although I don't recall if the gate gives res, but anyways, like, it's good. Forts are good. Forts are definitely good. The terrain is great. There's this forest here as well, but no, this is a very good spot to have. And I'm only making it tougher for myself if I let one of these guys take the fort first. Alright, so what's this guy's speed? 4? Yeah, no, Wolf's not doubling. Definitely not. So, let's see, I can have Lance. No way, I can't, because I need Lance to carry him down there. Alright. Here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen. Yes. Perfect. And... Yes. Yes. Excellent. 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 I'm gonna have Wolf take the kill here, just to get rid of the soldier. And not only that, but... that Wolf could potentially get a point of speed, which that could help in Chapter 4. Because Chapter 4 is rough. It really is. Like, expect me to reset in that chapter a lot. There we go. Yeah. It's not like he needs it, but I guess I'll give a javelin to Boars. Yeah, I'll give it to Boars simply so that the enemies aren't tempted to attack Boars, because I want him to attack Marcus. Not only that, but while Boars is meant to be a damage sponge, but he's meant to take hits well, he gets doubled constantly, so he's really not that good at his job. And nobody took any, well, except Marcus, but Ellen can't get down there, so I guess Ellen's not doing crap this turn. I'll show her animation, I promise. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about Mernlis. He's a transporter. He can't attack, he can't fight, he can't do crap as far as combat or anything like that is concerned. And the thing is, the only way you can get levels on him is by having him just dodge or take hits from enemies. And because he doesn't attack back, you only get 1 experience per battle. So basically, he's got these stats for the entire game. Unless you're willing to grind him, which I would not recommend. Also, he's got massive con, so you can't rescue him. He can't rescue either. The thing is, putting him on a tier, if you put him on like a tier list or something, honestly, I'd recommend just not doing so because of how ultra specific he is. Because the thing is, it's very good to have a convoy, and deploying Merlinus for the most part, you shouldn't do it because you could put someone who can actually fight there. But there's a very weird and interesting mechanic that I actually like about Merlinus. He's the only unit in the game that can't die. Like if his health drops to 0, an enemy snipes him or whatever, he's not dead. He just flees, and then he's just there in the next chapter. It's outside convoy stuff, which again, convoy really good. You know, it's kind of essential. I mean, you can deploy him if you want him to if you need a sacrificial lamb, Merlinus is there. Because I mean, his stats are terrible enough that enemies will go for him. They're terrible. Anyways, enough rambling. Now, Merlinus will do something in this chapter, but it's not too exciting. But it is important. He's gonna go to this village. He's gonna get an armor slayer from the village, which I'm gonna use for the boss. Actually, not just the boss. The armor slayer in general is actually really good in this game. Let's see, what's in this shop? It's just Volms. It's just Volms. That being said, I don't need to buy any Volms. I can have Merlinus do that later if need be. So yeah, Marcus is just holding the fort, quite, literally. And yeah, he's doing good work here. Now turn 2. That's when the real fun starts in this chapter. So remember that mercenary band that I briefly mentioned in the intro of this chapter? Like Elliewood hired some mercs. Roy's trying to meet up with them. So where are they at? Oh, my word. This guy has 0 hit. Yeah, I should mention right now, axes are awful in this game for the most part. There they are.
They should be around here somewhere.
Shauna, check around and try to find the soldiers from Fire, will you?
Sure.
Sure, I'm just gonna fly over there now, I guess.
So, big man, who's our client this time?
That's Fire, one of the noble families of Lycia. And Marquez's son is gonna join the other armies of the Lycian League. We're going up against Burn then?
Looks that way. Finally, a foe worthy of my axe. Let's show him what we're made of.
Burn, eh? This won't be easy, I can tell you that. You best tread lightly. I think I found them, but it looks like they're already caught up in a skirmish.
What? The fighting started already? Let's get a move on then. Time to earn our pay.
Alright. Now these units. Well, two in particular. Oh man, it's gonna be fun talking about them. I'll put the elephants out of the way first and talk about the axe bros. We'll start with the worst one, Wade. Why do I say the worst one? His skill is awful. His speed is also bad. Well, in particular, his speed growth. Like, he's not going to improve much past this point. I don't know what his skill growth is, but I don't think it's good enough to justify this. He's between Laud and Wade, Wade is supposed to be the stronger but inaccurate one. That's a bad thing. Being stronger is fun and all, but doesn't matter if you don't hit anything, which chances are he won't. Whenever I use him, even unless he's going up against a lance user, chances are he's got like 45 hit or something, which is awful. It's bad. And speed. He's not gonna double anything. In fact, doubling stuff is the least of your worries as far as speed is concerned. You have to worry that he's gonna get doubled, even when he's not weighed down. Yeah. By the way, he comes with a hammer. Hammer is effective. It says effective against infantry for some reason, but what it actually does is it's effective against knights. So so you're thinking, hey, triple effective damage against the boss, fantastic. You know, I mean, the boss is he was decently tanky. That's not gonna fly. First of all, he's on a gate, which gives him 20 avoid, which makes him, because Fire Emblem 6 bosses in general are frankly more dodgy than they really should be. Especially when it comes to thrones. Like, I'm talking about thrones specifically. But gates can make bosses kind of dodgy as well, and let's take a look at the first let's take a look at the iron, the basic iron axe's hit rate, 65. Don't like it, but it's serviceable. It's fine. It works. Well, not with this skill, but it's fine. All right, let's take a look at the hammer. Oh, 45 hits. For the record, that's less than the hand axe. And the hand axe is already shaky. So you got this, combined with this gate, and Wade's horrible skill. You're not hitting crap with this thing. Hammer's pretty bad. Hammer's awful. There is this one niche in Chapter 7 for it, but that's only if you get Marcus's axe rank up to D rank so that he can use the thing. And that's literally it. Alright, Lot. I mean, he's kind of bad, but he's definitely not as bad as Wade. I find this funny. So Wade is supposed to be the stronger of the two, like have higher strength, but Lot already has 7, and like it's only a 1 point difference. So I'll say, yeah, already Wade is outclassed because of his other stuff, like speed. His speed is not amazing, definitely not amazing, but he's not gonna get doubled. His skill, he can hit things. Well, kind of. I mean, axes are still inaccurate, but and skill is the thing about skill is that his skill stat is serviceable. That's a good way to sum him up just in general. He's serviceable. He's not awful, but he's not that good either. Like, you know, compare him to Wade, fantastic. You know, compare him to Wade, and you know, he's fine. Let's see. He comes with the Iron Axe, which I already, you know, Iron Axe. It's probably the thing I'm gonna be using the most as far as axes go, because Iron Axes are the closest to reliable you're gonna get. Then Steel Axe, awful. I almost never use it. Steel Axes weigh a lot, meaning you risk getting doubled with this. Its hit is the same as the Hand Axe, which is bad. It only has 50 hit. Like, at least with the Hand Axe, and I haven't really talked about this, the Hand Axe and the Javelin can attack at 1 range or at 2 range, which is actually pretty useful. Granted, not as useful as in most other Fire Emblem games, but in this game, it's while it's not amazing, you still have the option of that. Steel Axe, you just don't get it. But it has an increased might. Yeah, but who cares? Like, you can't, if you don't hit things, it doesn't matter how much damage you do. And I'm the kind of guy who likes to take funny gambles for the sake of well, not content, but, you know, just because it's funny. But with Steel Axes, they're just not exciting enough for me to use it. Like, I don't care. Like, Steel Axe awful. But Lot is serviceable. Now let's talk about these two. They're interesting. Deke. Funny name. You know, I got the Deke. Anyways, quick side note about his name first before we get into stats and crap. There, in the first translation of this game, because for those of you who don't know, this isn't an official, like, this is in English, but it's not like the official. This game was officially only released in Japan. So if you want the true, like, I don't know, sub experience, you know, play that. I mean, good luck if you can't read Japanese. I can't. Anyways, there were 2 translations of this game. I'm using the more recent one. But the first one, Deke's name was spelled D-E-I-C-K. No, wait, it was D-I-E-C-K. So, yeah, funny. Anyways, Deke. Well, first of all, I'm gonna talk about his con first. I don't know why it's this big, but I'm glad that his con is this big, because I don't know, for the record, for reference as to how heavy that is, that's the same constitution as Wade, and he's heavier than Lot, which is pretty unusual for a sword user. Which, anyways, his stats. Strength. Strength is pretty freaking good. Compare that to, like, he's got more strength than Alan and Lance. And he has the same strength as Marcus, so yeah. Skill? Yeah, skill. So chances are, if you use the Iron Sword, you're gonna hit things, almost or guaranteed. Speed, he's gonna double things. Is he always gonna double things? No, there's some speedsters, especially in the early chapters, but 10 speed, that's pretty freaking respectful. That's good. Luck, whatever. And defense, he can take a hit. Like, he can take a hit all right. But yeah, he's all around pretty freaking good. And here's the thing, while he does technically, he does sort of drop off around the mid game, he never really becomes awful or bad like Marcus. He's consistently at least pretty good, and in the early game he's amazing. He's awesome. Now Iron Sword, as I said, with the Iron Sword, chances are he's gonna hit him. Iron Blade, it's got the same hit rate as an Iron Axe, and the Iron Blade in general is not that good. But with Deke specifically can use the Iron Blade surprisingly well. So if you need just a little more damage with the Iron Blade, just a little bit more, you can use that. Because he doesn't get weighed down by the Iron Blade at all, which is, its drawback is supposed to be that it weighs more, but Deke doesn't experience that because he has the constitution to not get weighed down at all, and it's great. So yeah, he's all around, Deke is great. Shauna. Alright. So, combat. As far as combat goes, not amazing. I mean, her speed is really high, as you can see here, and her speed growth is, also really good. So this is just gonna go up higher and higher. Chances are she'll cap speed before I promote her. But her strength is awful, and it's not gonna get a whole lot better throughout the game. Strength growth is low. Let's see. Skill, it's fine, but I'll get to the weird bits as far as hit rate goes, because hit rate is very important in this game, because it's more about dodging stuff. Like, dodge tanking is more valuable than just regular tanking in this game. A lot more valuable. Let's see. She's got alright res. Now, at the moment, it doesn't matter too much. But as the game goes on, it's gonna be fun. It'll be really good. Now, her defense is cool. Yeah. That being said, her constitution is really low for con. Now, an interesting thing about mounted units such as Pegasus Knights, Cavaliers, etc., etc. So you might have noticed with the footlock units, how aid works. Aid is like what means that if the aid stat is higher than the constitution of whatever unit you want to rescue, you can rescue them. And as you can see, a unit's aid is just 1 point lower than con. So more con means you can rescue more. Cool. With mounted units, it's weird. The less constitution you have, the more aid you have. What this actually means is that once she promotes, she'll get 1 more con, which means her aid will be a little bit lower. It's a weird thing, but that's how it is. And yeah, constitution, really low. That means she gets way down. That means unless she's using her Slim Lance, which Slim Lance, as you can see, is pretty weak. Unless she's using that, she's gonna get way down by everything. And have fun trying to use the Javelin. It's got 11 weight, so that means if she uses the Javelin, she'll effectively lose 7 speed when she attacks with it. That makes her speed 4. That's awful. Not only that, but if she gets weighed down, it also affects hit rates, which, yeah, that's pretty freaking important. So, but here's the thing. Her stats are good enough, her growths are good enough, that with investment, she becomes great. Not only that, but stats aside, she's just, having a fly around is just really good to have. As you can see, flyers just ignore all the terrain. So that means I could rescue, like say, Dika's at low health and I need to get him out of dodge. So I can rescue him and then go like over, I don't know, like over here out of reach or something like that. And then, I don't know, if for whatever reason I want to get Deke just past these guys, what I could do is like just fly over here, drop him off, and like you can ferry units around like crazy. It's nuts. In fact, I'm gonna be in this chapter. I'm gonna be kind of showing off a little bit of the utility that flyers have, because flyers have excellent utility just by the fact that they can fly. Flying is awesome. That's enough, but enough rambling about that. I talked for a while, but I just, yeah, I mean, let's see. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Let's see. Nobody can claim this fort this turn aside from that soldier. So what I'm gonna do... Yeah. If Law hits both of these, then cool. He might not, though. Yeah, that's to be expected. But you know what? That's fine. Because I want to give Deke the experience anyways, because honestly, I just like using Deke. Haha, I like Deke. No homo. Let's see, I want him to use the Iron Sword next turn for the accuracy, but actually, alright, let's see. So his defense is 3. Yep, he's getting doubled, which is great. Let's see, 5 plus 9. So 14. So that's 14 times 2, and it'll kill. Yeah, he should be able to take the hit just fine. By putting weight here, first of all, I'm having a more accurate Iron Sword on Deke, and second of all, so that hopefully the soldier doesn't kill Deke. I'm just gonna see if the soldier gets baited to attack Wade, because Wade isn't holding a. Well, actually no, because he's got whatever. We'll see how it works. That's a good mindset to have in a strategy game, right? Just do whatever, see if it works. I mean, this is only like one of the hardest Fire Emblem games. So what I'm gonna do first is actually, with Shauna, I'm gonna fly over here, just out of range of everybody, and my goal is to get Shauna over to where Merlinus is gonna be, around this area. And here's why. Armor Knights have nearly impenetrable defenses. But some weapons, like this sword, can pierce their armor. I'm sure you can get better use out of it than us. Please take it. So yeah, Armor Slayer. As I said, it's actually pretty freaking good in this game. Crap, it's so good that that sometimes it's good to use it even when it's not an armored enemy. Why? Well, it has the same hit. It has the same hit as the Iron Sword. 85. That's pretty good. Its weight is 11, but Deke doesn't care. And its might, it's almost the same as the Iron Blades. So it's as accurate as the Iron Sword, almost as powerful as the Iron Blade, and it does triple effective damage against Armor Knights, which can be a pain to deal with. Because Armor Knights' enemies are a pain. Armor Knights' allies are not good. So now my goal is to get Merlinus up here so I can do some shopping. It's sort of important, shopping. Alright. Yeah, Wolt's got a hit, but yeah. So Wolt gets the XP, which is fantastic. Please get some freaking speed. Some strength would definitely be nice as well. Nice level up. You wanna explain that, man? You know, 1 HP, that's it? Okay. Yeah, don't get speed. Don't get strength. Don't even get skill. Nah, who needs that? Just HP. That's it. Whatever. I get it, you're not a fan of me. Try to work with me here. Whatever. Anyways, yeah. X guy's gonna die. Alright. Yeah. I want to get Roy an Iron Sword as soon as possible, because I want to save the rapier for like emergency situations where I need to need some good damage on like a cavalry or the cavalry in chapter 4 or knights or something like that. Because the rapier is really accurate. But I need an iron sword so that it doesn't break too quickly. That being said, I'm not that worried about the rapier breaking, because in chapter 7 you get a second one, and honestly, the second one doesn't get used all that much past that point. But still, might as well get him an iron sword. I got the gold. Yeah. Alrighty then. Unfortunately, this guy's not gonna die this turn. Yeah, definitely not. But should be fine. Yeah, I'll see. And just so Ellen can heal. Oh yeah, here's the animation I promised, I guess. Looks good, doesn't it? And now that you've seen that, I'm turning it off. Oh wait. Yeah. So this enemy phase, I mean, only really exciting thing that's gonna happen is, oh wow, I think I miscalculated. That doesn't kill. That might be a blessing in disguise, though. Also, lol, steel axe. Yeah, steel axe. Enemies with steel axes are just easy prey. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna have Alan do his thing here, and then Roy can kill them. Ooh, that's nice. Just so it heals. Oh yeah, something I didn't mention about staff experience. Every time you heal, you only get 11. Period. So healers are just a pain to train up. Alright, I'm just gonna ferry Roy right on over here. Alright, now I get some shopping. I'm gonna sell the armor slit. No, I'm not. As you can see, we got some money to spend here. Oh yeah, whatever's now in my inventory right here went to Merlinus. Wait, this is Merlinus. I mean it's in the convoy. Speaking of Merlinus in the convoy. Well, speaking of the convoy, just in general, I'm having Sean go out there, deal with that. Yeah, I mean, all I'm doing is just kind of keeping the choke point. Let's see. Does it get doubled? Because that's something I have to ask. No. Not yet, anyways. Maybe I should have equipped the iron blade on Deke. It'll make things go faster. I just don't want to risk too many enemies coming at Deke at once. Because if I get unlucky, he could die. Oh yeah, nice bonus about the forts. They heal you a little bit every turn you're on it, which is great. Ah, that actually hits. Whatever. This RNG's bugged. Ah. Alright. Just cleaning up here. Yeah. Even against Lance units, the hit rate on these guys aren't fantastic. But it'll do, I guess. Oh yeah, that's right. Of course, I forgot to give the javelin back to Lance. Yeah. Definitely need the armor slayer. Yeah, I'll take an iron lance as well. Yeah, we're golden. I don't like the amount of damage that Deke has taken, but I mean, that's why I brought Ellen down here. Yeah. And this is why I don't always use the Iron Blade. What if Marcus? Oh, I didn't want him to crit anyways. I honestly didn't. Roy doesn't kill? Dang. Doesn't kill the freaking archer. And yeah, he kills the soldier just fine with triangle disadvantage. What are these guys on? Oh, that's right. They have good stats that aren't just strength. I mean, Deke didn't one round the archer, but that's fine. I can have Alan do it instead. Oh. Okay. That would have been annoying if he didn't hit it. It really would have. Yeah, at this point, Walton boars are just kind of dead weight. I wanna figure out how to safely get Sean over to me. Alright. And a 1. Huh. Oh yeah, something I should mention about mercenaries in this game. They're really fast. And also, you know, they got like skill, decent amount of strength, but yeah, they're really fast. Chances are, you're not doubling them. Like, not even Marcus doubles them, and he's got the highest speed in the group. By the time you hit chapter 14, these mercs will have cap speed at 20. It's ridiculous. Oh wait, that's right, Shauna has the most speed, but yeah, she doesn't double, definitely not. It's not like she's gonna do much with that doubling with the Slim Lance. I'm just gonna buy a few vines. I don't really need that many. Maybe this is Volt's chance to shine. No. Marcus is taking some heat. Alright. %1 crit rate on this enemy. It feels like these mercs always have just enough luck or just enough skill to tick you off. And whatever. It's oh yeah. Even though the lance does give me triangle advantage, oftentimes you'll see me using the sword over the lance just because it gives more hit anyway. This is not one of those cases though. Just simply because I need the damage. Crap level up. It's nice, ain't it? For Pete's sake. There we are. That guy has more hit than I thought he would. Anyways. Yay, Deke level up time. Yeah, it's fine. I don't really care for it, to be honest. Oh wait, does this guy have it? Yeah, it's an Iron Axe, and then yeah, magic stat grading it. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's like a talk conversation between Deke and Roy. Yeah.
Are you Lord Roy of House Fairy?
Who is it that's asking?
Name's Deke.
You should have heard about me from an older man named Merlinus. So you're the leader of the mercenary band?
Just a small company, really. Sorry we're late. Didn't think the fighting would start so soon.
Well, there was a complication.
Don't take it the wrong way. We don't blame you.
Actually, quite the contrary.
Our boys are excited for a chance to show off their skills.
Brilliant. It sounds like you're just the caliber of fighters we need.
Enough chit-chat then. Let's wrap things up.
Yeah. I mean, talk convo doesn't do anything. You know, it's flavor text, but hey, it's flavor text. Alright, so I wanna have Shauna get the armor slayer to Deke. Cause he's by far the best person to utilize it. And along the way, I'll give the iron lance she's holding to Lance. You know, so Lance can use Lance, or Lance can use a Lance. Oh wow, these guys don't move. I keep forgetting that. Oh yeah, by the way, Pegasus Knights take triple effective damage against arrows, so basically close instant death. Don't want to deal with that. That being said, I think I know a way I can farm EXP with her anyway. Running out of iron sword uses. It tends to happen. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, I don't think he moves at all, but just in case. Alright. Oh, okay, he does move. Huh. Alright, how much damage does Shauna do? Huh. Alright, so 4, 8. So I gotta do 8 damage. Should work. Alright. Now I can get Shauna some experience, because it's a pain to train her up. But once she gets good, she gets good. She becomes... oh my fucking word. Okay, okay. Okay, since that missed, that's fine. That's fine. Because Archer's completely surrounded. He can't attack anyone but Roy, and I'm gonna move him out of the way. Yeah, it's crazy how you can just attack archers with Pegasus Knights and not get punished if you play it smart like this, because you just don't have to worry about counterattacks. Just healing for the XP. There's not really much of a point to healing aside from that at this point. But there's like no reason not to unless you want to, like, I don't know, save heal staffs, which that's not really an issue because you can, like, I can get more later at a shop. It's not hard. And then, I don't know, these losers can just do that, I guess. Yeah, Archer's gonna attack Lambos, but that's fun. Oh my freak. Well, I should have tracked for crit. Because if he crit, that would have been an exact kill.
Curse it all, just when I thought things had finally turned my way.
If he hits both of these, he's dead. You have got to be kidding me. He missed not once, but twice, with 78 hits. Ow. At least Shauna didn't make the same mistake here. That's dumb. That is dumb. Screw this noise. I'm going in. Eat it.
Oof.
I can't do the Robloxes, whatever.
Greed can only bring you an ill fate.
You should have learned that before you died. Anyways, I can seize at this point, but instead of doing that, I'm gonna goof off so that Ellen can heal. And, well, actually, no, I'm not. I'm just gonna freaking go. I don't. Anyways.
Lord Roy, there was a woman locked in the cellar.
That must be. You know what? I'm not reading this crap. I'm done. I'm done with that. Yay! So, let's see. Princess Guinevere. She's like, Princess of Bird. So it's like, oh crap. High alert. She's from Burn. She's Princess of Bird. She's gonna. This is a trap or whatever. No, it's not. She wants to stop her brother because I guess she doesn't like the war like at all. And so she's gonna come with us, but she's not gonna. But she's not actually gonna be like an actual unit or anything to use. She's just gonna like appear in cutscenes. Yeah. I might. I don't. Honestly, I'd like people to start checking out these streams just so that you know, we can decide together, hey, you want me to skip cutscenes or no? Because if I were playing this on my own, I definitely would, but I realize that, you know, some people do care about the story, and I kind of care for the story, I guess. You know, it's just, you know, Zephiel's a good villain. It's great, but yeah, whatever. I'm gonna as soon as I save the game, probably I'm gonna end the stream. But so for anybody who's watching this and just wants to get on with the gameplay, you might as well just close this stream at this point. But alright, so let's see. So So Hector is fighting Burn right now. It's like defending against Burn, and Roy wants to check on him, make sure he's not like dead or anything. Because that won't happen. Well, wasn't that fun? I mean, I don't know. Like, maybe it was for you, maybe it wasn't. But yeah, I'm well, hope that was fun for anybody in the future who's watching this. See ya.